not playing. There it is. Nope. Hey guys, what is up? I'm here with a very special guest, Backyard Birds Podcast, also named as Jerry. So introduce yourself, my guy.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I'm Jerry, and I'm a Eagles fan, like my friend Mitch over here. What's going on? Hey, Big Play Slay, what's going on, bro?
No, that's
I was just talking about you.
BOSD.
Yeah. I do podcasts with him too.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
hey Jordy, what's up, man? I'm glad you could be here. So, I know you just started and everything, and we talked a little bit backstage. Who's your favorite Eagles player of all time? And what's your favorite part about doing YouTube right now?
Ooh, those are good questions, man.
Yeah.
Favorite Eagle of all time? It would be a toss-up. I'm more of a defensive kind of guy. So it's in between Brian Dawkins and Randall Cunningham. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my guys.
I see it. Okay. And what's your favorite part about doing YouTube? I know it might be too early because you just started, so.
Yeah, well, the people, man. It's about communicating and, connecting with people.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Yeah, I get that a lot. And just to talk to people about the Eagles or whatever you're interested in. And since there was COVID right back a year ago, and I just you know what? I'll start it back up again. And this is actually the most fun of YouTube I've had in my 6 years because I've been uploading every single day since last November. And I just love doing it, man. I just love putting out videos, editing. I love it, and YouTube's the place for it.
Yeah.
You know what?
And I think it gets you more into your team too, because you've actually got to study what you're looking at. You know what I mean? I actually write down things that I'm going to say. I take an extra step to make sure that I'm doing things right if I'm presenting this to people.
Yeah. So I actually do take notes on my phone and stuff, but when I start to record my video, I have my camera on and I just go. I don't even look at the notes. It's just a thing. So let's just get it started. We're going to start with Zach Ertz. I know he just got traded. Everyone's emotional about it. We traded him to Arizona for a 5th-round pick in 2022 and a cornerback in Tay Cowan. Your thoughts on the whole thing? You like Tay Cowan? Your thoughts on Zach Ertz and everything?
I'm really not too familiar with Tay Cowan, but I think it was time for Zach Ertz, to be honest with you, because honestly, I thought he was going to go before the season even started. I really did. I mean, even he thought he was going to go before the season started. Honestly, he probably should have been gone last year, before things started happening with him. He is a little older, and, I'm not really sad about it. And I'm actually happy for him because he's going on to a team that, is actually doing something,
Yeah, the Arizona Cardinals are undefeated, one. Yeah. And two, I made a video about this before the season even started. It was Jordan Hicks was getting allowed to look for trades and whatnot. So I'm hey, trade Zach Ertz for Jordan Hicks. Because I was the guy that didn't want negativity in the locker room because, that whole thing, that whole distraction and whatever. But I know he's not a negative guy. But let's just say hypothetically, he would spit something out, something, I don't know. And then the other players started grabbing onto that. And it's you know what? I agree. Then it will become a whole dumpster fire. So I'm yeah, we got to get rid of this guy now because of the contract, 1. 2, we couldn't get value for him. I mean, at least we got a cornerback out of it. So
and
now
a 6th or 5th round pick.
5th. It's a 5th rounder.
Yeah.
And I've been hearing good things about Tay Cowan. I've been hearing good things from my guys on YouTube, DMing me and stuff. So I need to do more research on him, and I'm gonna make a video about him. But it's just like it hurts. He's one of my favorite Eagle of all time. The Super Bowl. I don't know if you saw his press conference. Did you?
Yeah.
It's emotional. I
Yeah.
mean, dude, I thought it would never happen, but it did.
I knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when, you know.
Yeah, it's just
I
definitely.
kind of well after he stayed on the team, like after the season started, I wasn't so sure if he was going or not. But things happen, man. Crazier things have happened.
Yeah, he
Like
knew.
Shady getting traded when Chip Kelly came. That sucked.
Yeah, same with Deshaun Jackson too. And I'm just saying, last night when he was coming back through the locker room, did you see it on Twitter and everything? Like he was like down. He was sitting in his locker room for like a half hour crying, and I'm just like, man, this sucks, dude. I mean, it is what it is. His wife is an Olympic soccer player, so there's
Julie.
that. Yeah. Hey Prince, what is up, my guy? How you doing? And yeah, it is what it is. So Goddard's number 1 and Jack Stahl's number 2. And
That's
I'm
all
like,
right.
okay. I liked when we had Richard Rodgers there. I like that a lot because he was a very decent wide receiver. Then we cut him like out of the blue.
Well, he came in the preseason and he didn't really show. You know what I mean? Like, that's what happens. You know what I mean? And this coach specifically said, you've got to show up, during the preseason, or I'm not putting you on the team. He said that from the get-go. So,
He did.
yeah.
He did. And this other tight end we have, Jackson, I think his last name is, he's pretty much done. I don't even know when he's coming back, but he had a killer training camp. Like, we still have him. He could be a diamond in the rough as well. So, it is what it is. And let's get on to the game last night. So, I just got to bring this up. Jalen Hurts. Are you happy with his performance? Are you upset about his performance? How are you feeling about Jalen Hurts?
Well, it's really hard to measure him with the coaching that we have. Like he shows glimmer of hope, but then sometimes not so good. I mean, this thing is kind of like a train wreck. You know what I mean? Like the way our season's been going, it's not been going good.
Yeah. I mean, he's missing wide open players time and time again. They're not using Quez Watkins. Jalen Reagor, we're going to talk about him more in a minute. But it's just like Jalen Hurts. I know it's technically his rookie season, quote unquote. I mean, and is this just me? Like the first half we suck, and it's always the fourth quarter we trying to make a comeback. Like, what is that?
He tries to run the ball. After the whole game, he's not running the fucking ball. Excuse my French.
You're good.
But this is pissing me off.
It really
I'm sure
is.
it's pissing everybody else off too. I mean, the crowd is chanting, giving the guy ovation when he's running. That should not be happening.
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me when, I can't believe I'm going to say this. It's going to remind me when number 25 on the Sixers takes a jump shot.
Yeah.
It's the same exact thing. I hate to make comparisons like that, but it's just like, it sucks. What kind of coach doesn't run the ball?
I think he might be getting told not to run the ball. He might be getting told to sink this whole ship, man. Like, so they can get more picks. Like, higher draft picks.
Yeah. I mean, it makes no sense. If I was Miles Sanders right now, I would ask for a trade. I would ask for a trade right now.
He might know what's going on.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. I think maybe the reason why Lane Johnson isn't in the games is because he might have overheard something from Howie and decided to step out. And he's like, yo, I don't want to be involved in this. I don't even want to be involved with this team if this is going on.
I've been hearing other things like all that stuff. Yeah. So who knows with Lane Johnson, but I mean, Nick Sirianni, you got to run the ball. Like the first game, like
I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep cutting you off,
No,
brother.
you're good, man. You're good. We're just having fun. We're talking. I know it's a tough subject right now,
Ugh.
but it's just like, are you serious right now? Before, I forget which game. I think it was the Dallas game. He ran the ball twice. And I made a video the day before that Miles Sanders needs to run the ball at least 20 to 25 times. And then he gets the ball twice. I'm like, I didn't even think that was a thing. I didn't even think that was a freaking thing.
I mean, the guy's he's averaging 6 yards a carry. You would think, there he is. There's my big play slay guy. We were just talking about you before the start of the stream. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, if you're averaging six yards a carry, what the hell are you doing? Give the goddamn ball to the guy. You know what? There's something that's got to be going on. I think Howie's definitely telling him to botch this thing.
You really think?
It's got to be. I mean, the writing's on the wall, Mitch.
It is. It is. I mean, I don't care about what Eagle Camp said. I really don't care. Like, what's up, fella? Yeah, Slay, what's up, man? I mean, Zach Ertz, I'm happy that he's gone because it's like, thank you for your time and everything, but it's just like, it still hurts. I mean, no pun intended, but it's just like, it is what it is.
This is our Eagles team this year. This is what we've got to watch. And it's really aggravating, man. Like, and we're content creators, and we've got to report to people about this crap and talk to each other. You know, I mean, it's probably good for, dramatic, stuff, but this sucks. You know, I mean, I live for this team, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just really, like, bothering the shit out of me.
Yeah. Brandon, I'm upset too. I am. But it's just like, it's a business. 1, 2, Zach Ertz knew it was coming. And 3, he has a shot to be in a Super Bowl with the Cardinals now. He has like a legitimate shot. And honestly, I have the Bills winning the whole thing. I have the Bills over the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. So if the Cardinals get in, I'll be happy with that because of Ertz. Like, I'll be more than happy if he gets a ring. Like, perfect. Beautiful story. Started from nothing this year. Got traded. Super Bowl. Beautiful story.
Yeah, he'll be an Eagles Hall of Famer for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definite. Yeah, keep going. Yep. Yeah, he's a very good guy to, he pops in all the streams. I mean, he's done every single call-in. Like, he's that guy.
Yeah, I know. He's a very knowledgeable guy too. You know, he's good.
You thought Daniel Jones was better than Jalen Hurts in the beginning of the season.
Who's that?
Big Play Slate thought Daniel Jones was better than Jalen Hurts in the beginning of the year, but now he might be true. He might be right.
No, I don't think so.
You still don't?
No. You know, I really think Jalen Hurts is getting upset and like he's thinking too much now. You know what I mean? Like he's got way too much on his plate. That's what I think it is, man. I think it's really starting to bother him because he's not used to losing.
He's not, no.
You know, I mean, when you get into a losing atmosphere, and you're used to a winning culture, this is gonna mess up your head.
Hell, I know. Slice. Jalen Hurts only played 8 games total now, or 9. So I know Daniel Jones has a better record, has a more experience, but to me, I'm taking Jalen Hurts every single day until Daniel Jones can win games. He only won 1 game. We won 2.
Well, he ain't playing right now.
Oh no. Like, that really sucks. But going back to this game last night, I mean, Jalen Hurts, the grade I had before him going to this game, I had him at like a B minus C plus. Now I have to give him a C after last night. Wouldn't you agree? A C grade after the whole first 6 games?
He definitely showed some regression, you know what I mean? But whose fault is it?
I mean, could it be his? Like, could he be scared of throwing the ball, like, accuracy-wise? Because his accuracy is not that good. Like, he's underthrown, he's overthrown, and he threw 1 interception it was like so far gone to Quez Watkins. Watkins didn't even run to it. He just like slowed down and it was picked.
Well, if you look at the tape though, like even from last year, he didn't have that much of a problem. I mean, he was throwing back shoulder passes and everything, man. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what is the problem? What is the real? It's coaching, and this guy that used to coach him comes on and is now his coaching quarterback. I mean, and he's from college, so it's not an NFL coach that's coaching him.
Right, right. It's just, yeah, that's Jalen Hurts for you. So, how would you? Let's talk about Jalen Reagor because I know to me, like he stinks. Jalen Reagor stinks, and I think it started when that fan. You know that whole story with the fan, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know all that. I'm not getting
Yeah.
too deep into that. I think it started then, and then he was just starting going downhill from there. I had to drop on one of my fantasy teams.
Yeah, no, man. This is a Jalen Hurts. I mean, not a Jalen Hurts, a Jalen Reagor problem. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? This started before the season even started. This is a Jalen Reagor issue. He's too mental. Like he gets in his own way mentally. He overthinks things, and well, and then it also comes down to him getting the ball, him getting opportunities.
Yeah, Rager stinks right now, man. You can't like deny that. I'm gonna pull up his stats right now. Like,
The stats, stats are stats. I mean, like I said, if you're not getting the ball, how and if it's not being put in your hands, yeah, he had some drops, but I mean, you got to take measure on things in different perspectives. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, oh, well, this is happening, so he sucks. You know
I
what I
know,
mean?
I know, but
I'm not saying that you did, but
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But for me, Quez Watkins is a hot hand, and he's not getting the ball. So I'm just like, oh wait, did I click the wrong thing? God damn it. Yeah, I did. Anyways, yeah, Quez Watkins, he's not getting the ball like as much.
as a matter of fact, to be honest, I said a couple weeks ago that Quez Watkins should be the number one instead of Devontae Smith because he's been getting open more. Not just that, but he's been in the NFL for a whole nother season. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So I think until Smith, is more developed into the NFL, we should be using Watkins as our big play,
yeah. So
our
I'm
number
looking.
one.
Yeah, can you see? Can you see on the screen here?
Barely.
Okay, I know it's just like I'm just gonna read it. So Devontae Smith right now, he played 6 games, 27 receptions, 44 targets, and 345 yards. Quez Watkins, 16 receptions out of 22 targets. He only missed 6 catches, and then you go down to Rager, 17 out of 28. Okay, he missed 11. He missed 11. He didn't have a catch last night. So maybe I am going a little bit too hard on Jalen Reagor here, maybe, but
Well, he's just not as good as Watkins. He's not a number one. You
he's
know what I
not.
mean?
No. You know what's still funny? Whiteside's still on the team.
Yeah, JJ gotta go, brother. Now
And
that's
like,
one guy I do not have any. I don't have anything for him. Yeah, I can't have any saving grace for that guy. He's just bad. There's no receivers on any team that is just primarily a blocker. There's none in the
yeah,
NFL. This is unheard of. It's pure speculative. It's just crap, pure crap.
yeah, yeah, it really is. But here's the funny thing, though. I made a video like in the beginning of the season. I was like, guys, relax, relax. Whiteside is not going to get on the field. Whiteside is he's the fifth wide receiver. But then the first game, he's out there blocking, and he's on the special teams. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I seeing here? And then you saw that penalty he caused when we scored that touchdown. I mean, the umbrella man's got to go. I mean, is that a Howie Roseman thing? Like, does Howie Roseman love Whiteside so much
Well, he's a Roseman guy. He's one of his picks. He's one of his draft picks. He's got to put these guys under his coat. You know what I mean? So they make his name look good, and in the GM world, he has that badge. He's like, well, I'm going to keep him until they do something good. You know what I mean? Like, I guess that's what he's thinking, but he got the wrong coach for that, apparently.
Yeah, and I hate to bring this up, but I kind of have to. That's the Derek Barnett. Now, I started this series on my channel. It's called the Trade Derek Barnett Podcast. And my first episode was about his penalties. And he has more penalties than sacks in his career. He has 24 to 25 penalties, 19.5 sacks in 5 years. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Yeah. What?
It's not good. It's not good. Him getting $10 million to cost us penalties in games, it's not worth it. He's not going to be around next year, so we ain't got to worry about it or talk about it, in the next year.
Yeah. Now, one of my childhood friends, I had lunch with him last week to catch up. He's a diehard Pacers fan. His father was from Boston, But he's like, Mitch, you got to get rid of that guy, man. You got to get rid of Derek Barnett. Dude, I know. I was in the car with him, dude, tell me something I don't know. Tell me how Mac Jones is doing. I'm interested. But don't let me talk about Derek Barnett. I don't even want him on his team. I don't want Dillard and Whiteside. Those are the big three I don't want.
Yeah, dude got to go. I don't even know why he's on the field. He should be warming the bench. I mean, if we had another defensive end to come in for him, I'm sure he'd be warming the bench.
Yeah. I mean, don't we? I'm drawing a blank here. Don't we have other defensive ends? Let me see.
If we do, there's probably somebody that we rotate in.
I mean, we have Ryan Kerrigan, but yeah, defensive end is Ryan Kerrigan here. Oh, I would start Kerrigan over Barnett.
No, he hasn't produced anything either, Kerrigan.
I know, but it's just any player's better than Barnett.
I think he's had one hurry this whole season, Kerrigan.
Yeah, he's not doing much, and I thought that signing was great.
Because
you go.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be another, Long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made a video when he got signed. I'm like, dude, this is great because he was like a thorn in our side every time we played him with Carson Wentz. He was getting hit by him, and I'm like, wait, is this we took their player because we took their player, and is that going to hurt their defense? Now it's not. I thought it was in the beginning, but now it's not.
Well, we still have games to go, and he was only a 5-sack guy, a year. So we'll see. He still got time to make those 5 sacks.
Yeah, he does. He does.
I don't think he's going to make any impact, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you want to hear something funny? Alex Singleton is one of the league leaders in sacks. I mean, in tackles.
Yeah, he didn't look good.
That's impressive.
I mean, he's very aggressive. I like it, but he should not be a starter. He's somebody. He should be a sub in.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, did you see him become laundry last night for Leonard Fournette?
Yeah.
I mean, he was a piece of garment being carried around by that guy. I mean, I love his attack and I love his drive, but the guy is just he's not big enough.
He's not, but he's the best linebacker we got.
I mean, they call him Baby Arms for a reason,
Yeah, but he's the best linebacker we got, which is sad.
Yeah,
it's very sad.
Yeah, he is our featured linebacker. Getting started on the linebackers, man. We haven't drafted a good linebacker since Michael Kendricks?
Was it Kendrick? Yeah, I was thinking Jeremiah Trotter.
No, it wasn't that far back. But
Yeah.
Michael Kendricks, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is that far. I mean,
No bueno.
yeah,
This is bad, man. I just I had more hope coming into this season than I do now. I can tell you that.
Oh
You
my
know,
God, I had us winning 8 to 9 games this year, and people are calling me ridiculous. Like calling me like, "Oh, you're a fake fan. You don't have confidence." I'm like, wait, one, I'm a realistic fan. Two, I'm like, I know what this team is based off the eye test. And three, I'm not one of those guys who thinks we're gonna win every game by like 20. I can't stand those fans. I can't.
I let everybody have their opinion, but I laugh
But
at
it's just like
it.
this one content creator was like, "Oh, if we beat the Chiefs, then Jalen Hurts is the next MVP."
Wow.
What?
Some opinions are pretty.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I put out my content and then I only talk about football with the guys I know, like Slay, Uncensored, like Foothills, all those guys. Like I respect those opinions.
Yeah.
So if you have an opinion that's like asinine and it's just like, yeah, I'm here to try to get views or not or something, I'm like, I don't want anything to do with you. Like you can be an Eagles fan, but I'm like, yeah, this, and this is not working for me. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's got opinions. They're like assholes, you know.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, how many wins did you have the Eagles this year? You want me to bring up the schedule?
Coming in, no. Coming in, I had us around 7 to 10 wins.
Okay, I like that. That's reasonable. Like people had 14-3. That's already out of the boat. We already lost 4.
I came across some people that were talking about 14, 15 wins, and I was like,
exactly. Well, you know what I'm thinking. It's like I don't get it. I knew we were going to lose to Tampa Bay. Like I knew it, but they did put up a game. I predicted the score to be 28-21, and I was wrong, 28-22. I'm like, we had to go for that too. Yeah, I feel like Zach Ertz will be back. I don't think so. Man.
No, it's too late. It's over. He'll be back to retire his number. Or retire. Yeah, he'll retire an Eagle like McCoy. Yeah.
How old is Zach Ertz?
He's probably 30.
You think 30? I'm looking up right
30, now. 30s or
he's 30, right on the money.
Yeah.
Good for you. I can never get ages right.
Well, you got to think he came in with Chip Kelly, so it's been a while.
So right, yeah, I forgot all about that. So let's go to the tight ends and Dallas Goedert. How do you think he's gonna feel that he's the number 1 certified tight end now?
Well, he's about to get paid. My man's about to get that money.
Yeah, he's about to get paid.
He's gonna be happy.
That is right.
And he's gonna start. I mean, it's a good thing. I like the idea of Goddard coming in. He gets the yak, brother. You know what I mean? Like that guy, he's good. I mean, I just hope that he continues that. And I hope that he catches the ball. I mean, things that football players do.
I was just thinking this. Like this just popped in my head. Last night, everyone knew that it was Zach Ertz's last game. Right? So
no, they didn't.
Howie Roseman did.
Yes, he did. But Zach Ertz was saying that he didn't tell anybody until today. Nobody knew during the game that it was his last game.
So, okay. So do you think we don't know if Goddard has COVID. If he does, get better, like up in that. If he doesn't have COVID, do you think, Howie would just like, okay, you can stay home? Or something like conspiracy theories.
Yeah, there was something else going around too. Like, he lives with Maddox. Right? Why isn't he out?
What was that?
Well, he lives with Maddox.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they share a place to live. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, at least they did. I don't know about now, but they did. So.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you learn something new every day.
Yes, you do.
So,
If you keep
what do
your
you
ear
think
open.
about? Yeah. So, what's open?
I said as long as you keep your ears open.
Yeah. So, what do you think of Hargrave?
Love him. I mean, he's like the defensive player on our team. I mean, what, he's got 6 sacks, right?
He got 6 sacks, and Aaron Donald's got 3.
Yeah, he's tearing it the hell up, man. I mean, I heard that he got really pissed off last night, and he was yelling in the locker room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I need to pay more attention to Twitter.
Oh, I don't think it was Twitter. I just heard it from news source or something somewhere.
All right, it's okay. But I'm like, I still need to pay more attention like I do. But, yeah, Fletcher Cox is getting double teamed like every game.
Yeah, well, he's been on the decline for the last 3 years, to be honest with you. His numbers have been going down.
Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised if they trade him next.
I was just going to ask you, do you think Fletcher Cox will get banned? I mean, not banned. I was just seeing that on Twitter. Traded?
Yeah, I think he's on his way out.
Yeah, I mean,
I think, it really sucks, but, I was just talking to another podcaster earlier today, and we're in the middle of talking about the draft already. I was like, we're in game 6 coming up, 6 here.
We're in game 7. Oh, yeah, we're going to game 7.
Right.
Yeah, people are talking about the draft. I was talking about
we were already talking about the draft. It's only the 6th game. Come on. What are we doing? This sucks.
Yeah, I was talking about the draft in the beginning of the season. Because our cornerbacks in this draft is heavy on corners. So that's the only reason I was talking about it.
There's not going to be a quarterback in the draft for a couple of years, I hear. So,
yeah, I mean,
we're stuck with what we got for now. And
I mean, our corners are not the problem. Like Slay and Nelson are doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Like what do you say? They're doing good.
I said quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah. But quarterbacks were not. Yeah, there's no good quarterbacks coming out of the draft. I think unless we tank. Do you think the Eagles are going to start tanking if we lose a couple?
I think they're already tanking.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's why we're not running the ball.
I guess so then. It makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, they're not scolding Nick for not running the ball, are they?
No.
This is a plan. It's got to be. I mean, what other team in the NFL has run the ball this little? None. This is that process that Nick was talking about that they have control over.
Yeah, and he was talking about like all these new plays and everything. I haven't seen any new plays. I haven't seen like anything like spectacular.
Dude, they've ran the same 4 plays in every freaking game. Dude, you understand the advantage that this gives to the defenses? This is why we're not getting anywhere. This is why all our players are getting stopped up, when they are stopped up. I'm just like, this guy, I don't know. I think he's such a puppet, a patsy, that he's going to be here next year too. So get used to seeing this until next year. It's going to be a long season of bullshit.
It is. It really is. How many games in a row has Jalen Hurts had more rusher attempts than everybody? How many games in a row?
It's sad.
Like the first game, Miles Sanders had like 15. Then the next game he had 13. And then he had like 2, 7, and then now 9 or something.
Yeah, I think they're saving him for next year.
Yeah. If I were him, like I said before, I would request a trade now. Because he was talking to Kenneth Gainwell. I don't know if you saw that. You could see how pissed he is. And didn't even run the ball with Gainwell.
Yeah, it's no good, man. It's really not good. I don't like it. Nobody likes it. It's been even back since Andy Reid that, we've wanted the ball to be ran more, Like, even then, we were talking about we need to run the ball more.
Yeah, but this is like an all-time low.
Yeah, this is crap. This is pure crap, dude. Like, there's no other way to put it.
Yeah, it's just terrible right now. I mean, Boston Scott, we haven't even seen him.
I seen him walking in the hall, going back to the lockers.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, what is going? It makes no sense, but this is the worst I've ever seen, and I'm only 27. Like, I thought I would see worse.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what did you think about Travis Fulgham being cut?
Well, like I was telling you earlier about, the other person getting
Yeah,
cut.
I had Pizza Jedi.
Yeah, I think he got cut because he didn't show up on, during the training camp and, during the preseason.
Yeah, and now the Dolphins signed him. The Dolphins claimed him.
What I think about him is I remember the year before he didn't really play preseason well either. I think he's more of an on-field gamer. He shows up when the lights are on. One of those kind of football players.
Yeah, and he's still better than Whiteside though. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, for sure. I think Whiteside should have got cut before him, and the reason why he got cut before him is because he's one of Howie's guys.
Yeah, and Whiteside had that one touchdown in preseason.
Yeah.
The last game.
Yeah.
It was just like.
Yeah, that sealed the deal.
All you need is with one touchdown, Whiteside, and you're in.
Yeah.
That is so ridiculous.
They probably planned it like that.
They kind of had to, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and we have Greg Ward. Your thoughts on Greg Ward?
Greg Ward. Well, I think he should be playing more than JJ is. I mean, he's better at catching the ball. I think he was a good story. I think he's a practice squad guy, to be honest with you. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I like Greg Ward. He was my surprise cut if he got cut. And that's the reason, because last year, he was always that guy to make that catch for the first down. To me, he was like Jason Avant last year. And even though we did not have any wide receivers, like we had Fulgham for a little bit, we have Whiteside, Greg Ward, but he made those catches. So to me, that was my surprise cut if he got cut.
Yeah. How do you feel about these refs this year?
I was talking about this at work with a couple of buddies, and it's just bad. The Eagles are first in penalties.
Not just that, but look how many touchdowns we've got taken away.
Yeah.
Like 6 or 7? Not just that, and the interception last night, he had his hand under the ball.
Yeah.
That was complete shit.
Yeah.
We're just getting pooped on all over the place this year. It's just, I guess it's just our year. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, team. Sorry, fans.
Yeah. And I was on another content creator channel, Cool Cat Connor. We watched the games together.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, it's the Eagles that's going to be overturned. And what happened? It was overturned. I'm like, it's just common sense at this point. Just common sense. At least we intercepted Tom Brady.
Yeah. I just don't understand what's going on, man. I really don't.
I don't either. I really don't. But it's just, I don't even know what to say right now. I mean, it's getting that bad. It's getting ridiculous. Derek Barnett, Greg,
11 more games of this, man.
Yeah, well, we do have one bye. We have a late bye week. I'm going to pull up the schedule because I want to know, when do you think the Eagles are going to get their next win? That's why I'm laughing. That's why I'm like, oh, I gotta ask you this. Because honestly, I don't even think it's the Lions.
I don't know, man. I couldn't even tell you, Mitch. From what I seen last night, we might not get another win.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Get that. I hit something.
Yeah, we're
But
playing the
someone's
Raiders
on the
next.
stream.
Yeah, we're playing the Raiders next.
Yeah, we're playing the Raiders. I think that's a loss. We're
I
playing.
don't know. I think we might lose the rest of the games. To be honest with you, if they can't get the running game together, it's a wash, bro.
It is. It is. I agree. I mean, so you have us winning 2 games.
I don't know. I'm so beside myself after what I seen last night. Like, I couldn't even make a good guess. I mean, we are so badly coached, and I just don't know what's next. I mean, eh, we kick field goals when we should, take the touchdown. I mean, you're down 2 scores or whatever. I'm talking about the game before, I think. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, you're down 2 scores and you go for a field goal. Like, what the hell is that? I don't know, man. There's just so much wrong with this coaching staff. It's too young. Like, they need somebody else. Like, at least to call plays or something.
Yeah, I don't even think that's gonna happen.
Or Nick needs to grow some balls and like start being a no man instead of the yes man. Get
That's
get
not
that
gonna
hand
happen.
out of his ass and stop being that.
That's still not gonna happen.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. We can only wait and watch.
Mm-hmm.
At least we got something to watch, though. You know what I mean? At least we have something.
Yeah, yeah. Just wait till it gets to like the end of the season and all these teams are fighting for a playoff spot, and I'm like, I'm stuck watching this. Like one of my friends, I think it was like 2 years ago. She's a Bills fan. Okay, and that's when the Bills sucked. I was there watching, and I'm like, Dad, there was a bunch of games on, and I was watching this. Like, now the Bills are going to win the whole thing, in my opinion.
Bills look good. They do.
look really good. Yeah.
I mean, unless other teams start stepping up. When I first seen the Rams play the Bucks, I thought they were a contender. Matt Stafford looked really good in that game when they played the Bucks. But I don't know about now. I've only seen like one other game, and they didn't look that good.
Yeah, so I just saw on Twitter here, Nick Sirianni says Eagles won't change play calling or game planning. Doesn't think the process is a problem. Huh?
That's what I was telling you. It's the process.
It is.
Yeah. It's just like the Sixers. The
Yeah,
process.
but now
we're
that's
tanking.
ruined. That's
We're tanking.
ruined. Process is ruined. Who do you think is the dark horse in the AFC to sneak into the playoffs? I think the Browns. Unless they're already good. I didn't look at the teams. Who do you got?
Isn't Aaron Rodgers on the AFC?
Green Bay, NFC.
NFC. Yeah.
So
AFC. Who's on the AFC? I forget.
I'll tell you right now. In the AFC East, we got Bills, Dolphins, Pacers, Jets. North, we got the Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. South, Texans, Colts.
Steelers.
You going in Steelers? Because I still had the Colts, Jaguars, Titans, and then in the West, we got Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers. So you're going with Steelers? That's the dark horse?
Yeah, Chargers might do it. I don't know.
I mean, the Chargers are good. They beat the Raiders.
Yeah.
AFC is a lot of competition there.
Yeah.
You got the Steelers. I got the Browns.
Yeah, Steelers are sneakily good.
Yeah.
I think they still got Big Ben, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Juju's out for the year.
Doesn't matter. They still got Claypool.
Yeah, and this other guy, I forget who, but Chargers taking the division. I can see that. Wait, the Chiefs are in that division.
They Steelers also have that new running back too.
Yeah.
What's his name? Harris or something?
Najee Harris, I think.
Yeah, Najee Harris.
He's good. Yeah. The Steelers could get in it, but I don't know. Something's telling me the Browns.
We'll see, man. I think Pittsburgh's coach is like he's always been good, man, and they always seem to be in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, is this the year of the extra wild card team? Is this the year that another wild card team gets in?
I don't know, man.
I think that is. I feel like
it ain't gonna be us.
Oh my God, yeah. I feel like next year we should hire Pat Shurmur because he'll be fired by the end of the year.
You think so?
So we're gonna.
Isn't he Pat Shurmur? Isn't he on the Bills?
Yeah.
He's not gonna be fired. Are you kidding me?
Let me just see, just to be sure. He's it says it. Denver Broncos?
Oh, I thought he was on the Bills.
Wait, I'm really going to blank here.
Who am I thinking is the coach?
I'm really going to blank here. Hold on. So 2019. Here we go. It's Denver.
Yeah, okay.
He's the offensive coordinator of Denver.
Are they that bad?
Denver,
I haven't even.
I'll look at their record right now. Sometimes it's computer. The Broncos are 3-2.
Well, that's not too bad.
That's not bad at all.
They're still on the hunt.
Yeah, the Broncos. I mean, I don't even know who the quarterback is. Bridgewater?
I don't know. You have to look.
I'm just looking here. I got it right here. I'm showing a blank.
I thought it was Locke.
It's Bridgewater. I was right. Then Locke is second. Then Brett Ripon. Who they?
Yeah.
But I got the best running back in fantasy, Melvin Gordon.
I wouldn't put it past this team to start Minshew or Flacco before the season's over.
Oh yeah,
and I think it'll be a mistake, and I think we're never going to find out what Hurts is because these guys are really impatient.
Jedi's. Maybe I'll put a link in when more people come in, but I think it just should be me and him for tonight. Once I hit 1,400 subscribers, I'm one away. I'll do a call in probably tomorrow. But yeah. So, can you imagine if Uncle Rico plays? Gardner Minshew.
Oh yeah.
They call him Uncle Rico.
Yeah. What I've seen of him, he was pretty good, man. He was pretty good.
Minshew, he's like a one-hit wonder, I think.
Yeah.
Is he actually injured, or are they just like inactive?
Well, he is our number 3 quarterback, so.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. People saying he's our number 2 this whole year, and I'm like, guys, it's Joe Flacco. I mean, why would we spend like $8 million or something like that for him to be a third string?
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me. It really does.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this team, man. Like I said, my brain has went like a flat tire.
Oh my God, yeah, me too.
It's just killing me.
Yeah, it's just sad. I know we're rebuilding, but it doesn't feel like we are.
They called it retooling, and I called it an overhaul. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, these guys put these smaller words on it just to get you thinking that we're closer, so they get more butts and seats. It's all about selling tickets with these guys. Get that money to keep flowing in.
No, he just does not get chances. Who? Minshew or Flacco? Joe Flacco? Yeah. So over there. Yeah, Hall of Famer.
I think he's lost a step now, man. He's
I
older.
could see he lost a step. I thought he was comparing him to a Minshew. I'm like, yeah, he's a higher tier than Minshew, but it's like,
I think Minshew's got more ceiling, though. To be honest
oh
with you.
yeah, because he's younger.
Yeah.
He's definitely younger.
I mean, you could probably mold Minshew if you had a good quarterback whisperer. I think you could definitely mold him into something good.
Yep, yep, he did. Joe
Yeah.
Flacco is a Hall of Famer, yes, but we're talking about this year, and we all know how bad he was in the playoffs. I mean, in the preseason.
Yeah.
He has a ring in Rookie of the Year. Yeah, and he has a couple of Pro Bowl appearances.
Yeah, but this is like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the guy's probably approaching like 34, something like that, 35.
Yeah,
Or somewhere around there, maybe even 40. Who knows? Look it up, man. Let's see how old he is.
I got it. I think he's like up there. 35. Wait. 36.
I was close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
36.
Yeah, he was really good when he was in Baltimore, but they had a monstrous defense.
Yeah. You had Ray Lewis, you had Eddie Reed.
Yeah. And and then they had Steve Smith on the other side, so
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So your thoughts on it? I guess we got to start talking about the next game, right? Against the Raiders.
Well, it's a possible chance we could win this one because they are really disorganized over there. They don't even have a head coach yet.
It's an assistant coach.
Yeah. Well, unless he's running the same operation, but he's not John Gruden. You know what I mean? I don't know how this guy's going to run it. But, these guys, the players, they got a lot on their plate, man, and going through their mind. So I think they played Chicago in the last game, and they knew this stuff was floating around, and they lost the game. So I would suspect that the rest of this year for them is pretty much going to be a collision course down. So if we win this one, it's by default.
Mm-hmm.
And if we run the frickin' ball.
Honestly, I didn't even think that if Jalen Hurts did not win the game at the end against Carolina, we were gonna lose. Honestly, we were down. What were we down? 18-6?
Honestly, I look at that game, and it's not like we won it. It's because Sam Darnold didn't complete his passes.
Yeah.
He had some bad incompletions there in the end, and I think it was because he got hit so much during the game.
Yeah,
Hargrave made him have a nightmare game.
Yeah, and Hubbard, he had 100 yards on our defense. Hubbard.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. I'm getting a headache just talking about this. I knew we were going to be bad, but not like this. Not like freaking this.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought we would be a little bit better than what we are, but the coaching staff has definitely proved that to be an ill-advised thought. When we came into the Falcons game, I thought we had a little bit of defensive problems because of the linebackers. I figured we get gashed pretty much all year long, because Cordell Patterson was ripping us up, from the Falcons. I mean, who is he? So yeah, I knew that we were going to have a little bit of a rough time on the defense with the linebackers, but I didn't know that we were not going to run the ball. So
no one knew that.
Yeah, so I mean, once you become a one-dimensional team, I mean, what do you got left? Special teams, and you know what I mean, like defense, and you're throwing the ball. You're the other side of the ball. The defense is going to take control of this. The quick screens that we're throwing and all that, dude.
Yeah.
They're already starting to know when we're doing this. They're gonna start jumping those lanes and intercepting those balls and taking it to the house.
Yeah. I mean, Jalen Hurts is throwing like what 30 to 40 times a game. It feels like.
Try a little higher, more like 50.
Oh,
There
look.
was one he threw 58.
We can't give up on the year yet. We haven't even seen Dallas that started their usual meltdown.
Dude, Dallas is good.
Dallas is good.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but they are good, and I do not like it. I freaking hate it. And with every fiber of my being, I hate it to say it, but they are really good. It sucks.
It really is. And I'm telling, like, I have a friend who's a content creator for the Dallas Cowboys, Boys for Life, and he just like talks all that shit, and the Cowboys back it up. It's just like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could. Yeah. Like this one video I made that Boys for Life actually made, how Jalen Hurts is like sucks after the Falcons game, and I was like, dude, we won our first game, you lost, right? And then they win every single game. We lose every single game except for the Panthers. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's just, I hate Dallas. I just want to talk so much crap about Dallas.
I remember when I started watching the Eagles, I was a kid, and we were at my uncle's house, and we were all in the basement watching football. It was Eagles versus the Cowboys, and my family would boo every time Dallas even had the ball before they even hiked it. And I was like, okay, I gotta hate this team. Got it. And I was like, I hate that team ever since.
Yeah, during Thanksgiving, my team, the same. Even when I was a little boy, my mom used to, have me watching football with her. You know what I mean? And Dallas has just always been a thorn in our side.
Yeah.
Yeah, then divisional teams, man, the rivalries.
But there's still an accident waiting to happen. I just can't wait for that to happen.
I will see. We'll see. Honestly, I could see them going to the bowl.
I could see that too. I could.
It's unfortunate, but it looks to be.
Yeah. I'm gonna tweet that actually. I'll tweet it to Boys for Life. But yeah, we're closing in on the hour. We've got under 2 minutes. So what did you like from this game yesterday? Was there like any positivities at all? No.
Tackling from our cornerbacks. That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, we did not even sack them once.
I mean, our defense kept us in the game. I mean, yay.
In the second half, not the first half.
I mean, how long can we had a chance.
Which bird will win in the fight? Eagles, Falcons, Ravens, or Seahawks or Cardinals? Eagles. I'll tell that right now. Eagles.
Right now, as a football team's Cardinals.
No, he's talking about as an actual bird. That's an actual bird. I'm going Eagles.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, I just want to say thank you for coming on, dude. It's been fun, even though this whole game was just a letdown. But hey, it's just like we had to let stuff out, and we got the chance of it right here. So tell everyone where they can find you out on YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff.
Well, on Twitter, I'm Backyard Birds PC, as in podcast, and you can find me on YouTube, Backyard Birds Podcast. That's it. Those are my two hubs. Come check me out. Hey, make sure you like and subscribe to this guy over here. He's good. He's good.
Thank
He's my
you,
guy.
Man. I appreciate it. One away from 1,400.
Go get it, man. Go get it.
One away.
That must be exciting, huh?
I love it. I just love doing YouTube in general. I normally don't care about the numbers. Like, I'm just here. But, yeah, it's great. Thank you for coming on, man. Really appreciate you. We got to run it back.
All right, man. Take care.
Yep, I'll see you. Right on. Come on. Out here.